Back in the 1970s, there was this young guy and young girl, first date. They go to a restaurant. They got along fine, but there wasn't any match. The guy, towards the end of the date, he says to his date, I oftentimes go for walks out in Provo Canyon. And she's like, okay. And so now there's chemistry. And so they start walking into the forest, and both of them began feeling this really intense dread. So they stop talking. They're holding hands. At some point, they hear a rustling sound, and the guy steps on something soft, and he immediately stops. And without any communication, they turned and walked out, and they ran back to their car, totally safe. And actually, they wound up getting married. And 10 years later, the TV is on. It's a journalist talking to a death row inmate. And at some point, the journalist asks him, was there ever a time that you almost got caught? And the serial killer is like, yeah, I was out in Provo Canyon, and I just killed a girl, and I dragged her across the trail, and this young couple comes turning around the corner, and they stepped on the body, and I was holding her, looking up at them in the darkness, waiting to see what they were going to do. But for some reason, they just turned and left. The guy with Ted Bundy